Buenos dias. So here we are. I'm gonna start my vlogging. And it seems to be so funny because recently my life is without the toothbrush. Anyways, I want to talk about coming home and what does it mean for me and why people feel like home is a place that you earn, have. For me, it's a little bit different. And as long as the lesson that a friend of mine gave me, I realized that the magic trick is about losing. And whenever you lose, you win or you learn. I was 20 something, I think 22, 23. I left my home and the house. And this was the worst episode in my life. Very difficult. I lost my identity. I lost my friends. I lost my money. I lost my job. I didn't go to do masters in university. I broke up. I fell in love. I touched depression, loneliness, sadness, grief, pain. And I was not afraid to die. I was totally not afraid to die, and I was ready to see how it is on the other side. Like, I got no fear. But there was something here holding me, like the spirit who says, hey, there is a place for you in here. And we want you here. You're not gonna leave. But this was also an experience for me to realize that right here, right now, you see my body. But you also feel the energy that I have. You also feel the vibration, the frequency. And since I started to interest myself more in yoga and spirituality, I deeply down found a void, an emptiness, a space without anything. And I felt that I'm like in another universe. And nowadays people laugh at me and they say, Maria, you're crazy. And I'm like, no, maybe I am, but no. For you I'm crazy, but for me this is reality. You know things, I know things. They may be in common, we may share, we may feel like they're the same, but they may also be totally different. And my perspective is different than yours. And as my journey started to be all about not having the house, traveling, meeting new people, having affairs, romance, lovers, friends, losing the friends, meeting new people. They fell in love, I did not. Losing them again. I became emotionless. At some point, nothing was touching me. Nada. Okay, todo bien. Yo soy Maria. Okay, I'm not gonna show off with my Spanish skills, which are not that good. Anyways, what I wanted to say, a friend of mine that I've met in here, we hang out and we were like brother and sister. And I felt like there is love between us, even though we are not like a couple and he has a girlfriend or whatever. But the story, it's not about him. The story is about the fact that the way he treated me was to show me that with an octopus mind, an octopus body, which I wanted to do like a tattoo. I wanted to do a tattoo of an octopus, and this was our first conversation about something deep inside what you feel. And this is so funny because we went for the dinner and I remember I was like, Oh man, I really don't want to talk about anything, you know, I'm so tired. I want to become antisocial and there's so many people around me and I live in a hostel and every day I meet someone and every day everybody wants something from me and I work there, I'm volunteering, I'm tired of this job. I don't have enough money to survive. I need a regular job and now we are in a fucking restaurant paying 30 or 25 euros for the Pokeball. Whatever it was. I just remember I said, okay, I'm gonna take a paper, a pencil, and I'm gonna write to you. Like, we're gonna talk, but not, you know. This was quite funny, and then it just started to be huge, meeting me in a deep hole again when I was with him. He was asking me questions I couldn't answer, and I started smoking weed again, which I did not for more than 2 years. And before that I went for the addiction therapy, and I stopped drinking alcohol as well. I was totally sober, and when I met him for the first time after 2 years, I said to myself, okay, if you're not afraid to die, what's gonna happen if you smoke? You may become a psychopath, but you're already crazy, so whatever. So I said, okay, be brave, Maria. And I was totally honest with everything and everybody. So I said, hey guys, I'm addicted. I was addicted. I went for the therapy. I should not take it. I'm taking my antidepressants. But I don't feel the difference when I take them, so I want to quit. And everybody started to laugh and they were like, yeah, as well, don't worry. And the perspective of laughing, the perspective of the sun, the perspective of the ocean, the beach became a huge life changer. Even though I feel like this is me who did the change, this is me who explore, this is me who experienced this because of someone who helped me. So guys, whenever you're like fucked up, just ask for help. And people who will know how to hold you, they will appear in a perfect timing. And be grateful for the people who have no idea how to hold you and they disappear from your life. And remember, this is not a lose. This is a lesson. You're not sure if you want to do it? Try it and then see. Everything from zero is about try and see. Try and see. So it's almost a month in Fuerteventura since I'm here, and I'm totally broken. I'm totally broken, and for the last 3 weeks I'm constantly looking for the job, and every day I go places to talk about the job. There's one thing, you have the energy. And whatever is inside you, maybe outside of you, creating the reality that you really want. Coming back home, this is the biggest and the most beautiful journey that you may go through, but you have to be brave enough to put one step forward and be ready to lose everything. Money, friends, family, house, car, dog, cat, clothes, identity, mind. What else? You will always have a spirit inside of me. I don't know if it's in here, if it's in here, if it's in here, everywhere. I didn't figure it out. I'm not afraid to live the way I want. I put on makeup for the first time since 2 weeks. Happy to start this channel, whatever it's gonna be like. I just want to talk to people. Have a good day, people. Have a good day.